Good evening, travelers. It's Grae Solaire, and you're listening to 189.16 The Scream. It's the witching hour, and we're about to find out the finale of this epic tale. Who is doing all the killing? So, lock your doors. It's time to find out. Settle in, Chui. That's an order. Okay. Somehow I dragged this into a three-parter.
Play a record, Forrest.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking about what is it that kind of bugs me about this game? And I think the answer is you can't skip dialogue. You can't really skip anything. The only shortcuts I've had is finding this type of stuff and bringing it with me so I don't have to go back. I got a new record.
So, the whistling man is a woman?
Seems so. What did I think? Did I think that? No.
I know.
But I can't believe it.
She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
I thought she was just regular Gallows Creek Strange.
Really, Forrest?
Huh.
Why do you think she requested that song?
That's a good question.
I mean, maybe she actually wanted it. Could be her favorite killing song.
Ugh, that's awful. So, what now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement. Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman. One who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you.
Trust no one.
We're neighbors. Look out for each other and stay safe. The killer was calling themselves Dawn.
Yeah. Like Red Dawn.
This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Such an
folks,
optimistic
time to take a call.
engagement that'll probably pay off right now.
You're through to Forrest Nash on 189.16 The Scream.
Hey,
man.
Murphy?
Damn straight.
What's going on, Murphy? You in danger again?
Nah, man. I've just been listening to the show here at home. And since you asked folks to call in if they could help out, well, I'm calling. I don't know if I can say as much as other folks have, but I figure I wouldn't be a good role model to Fernando if I didn't try to help, you know?
We really appreciate that.
100%. Thank you, Murphy.
Oh, thanks. So, what do you want to know?
Well, what can you tell us?
I don't know, really.
All right.
Okay.
Well, do you know anything about the death of George Barrow?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay. What about the killer herself?
Herself? Man, I didn't get my ass kicked by a lady. The man I went toe-to-toe with was a man, man.
You heard the last call, right, Murphy?
Yep,
So you know it's a woman, and you were trained by a VHS, Murphy.
I know, but man, how could it have been a woman under that mask?
Let's just move on. Do you know anything about the history of the Whistling Man?
No, sir. Tonight's the first time I ever heard of him.
What?
I moved here 3 years ago, man. What do you want from me?
Hey man, no worries, just thank you for trying.
Right. Sorry I couldn't help y'all more, man. Now, if you'd have asked me about gators.
Forrest, we have a call coming in.
Sorry, Murphy, I think that's all we've got time for right now.
All right, all right. I'll catch y'all with the gator talk later. Night.
Well, folks, that was a bust. But perhaps our next caller has more they can tell
Yeah,
us.
Murphy.
Let's find out.
Call with something.
This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
I could have played an ad.
My name is Casey Moore. I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
Is he still breathing?
Yeah, but he's bleeding out fast. I really need help. Please.
Take a breath.
We'd been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden. He just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Oh no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person. And they
Who
just
were you with?
stabbed him.
Casey, was he talking to a woman?
I don't know. They had a mask and wore all black. That's all I know. Please, we need help here.
I'll get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out. I waited until they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait, why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" before they left, but please, he needs to get to the hospital.
Does he?
I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
Forrest, the ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station.
Oh my
You should get all
gosh.
the info you can.
Yeah, what's your friend's name? I guess.
Can you tell us where your friend was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg!
What's your friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason Parker.
We'll be right back. Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Jason Parker.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16. We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. But the ambulance is... well, you know.
I know, but please, we need something or he's going to die.
Forrest, listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We
What do
don't
you want
have
me to
any way
do?
to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
How the
Alright,
hell does his
listen,
friend not
We
drive?
need to buy him time to get
It's a
here. That
weak
means stopping
story.
the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you. You think you can handle that?
Hit me. I'm sure we can handle it.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding.
Yeah.
Lay him down. Apply continuous pressure directly to the affected areas. When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Oh
Get
yeah.
them comfortable. Apply pressure. Clean cloths when slowed. Got it. I think.
You said he was stabbed, right? If the object he was stabbed with is still in him, don't take it out. It's stopping the worst of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense, though.
Well, it depends.
God, that was a
Only
lot
if
of
it's in a
info.
main artery, but
But
you're
I
not
think we
sure
can
if it
handle
is,
this.
so that's
Glad
why
you
they
got it so
say.
far, because there's more to go.
That's why they say don't take it out, just in case it's in an artery.
This is a lot to remember. Are
Well,
you
it's not.
sure you can't stay
This
on
is
the line?
basic first
We're wasting
aid.
time. Please, just let me continue. If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast.
Elevate his head,
If you
elevate his
apply the
feet.
cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it. Just apply another on top of it. If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right. Don't replace bandages. Elevate his legs. Keep him warm and calm.
Sometimes bandages
This
get
is a lot.
stuck to the
I'm really
wound,
sorry.
and removing it.
That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding. Find
It's
someone
not
to get him
good.
stabilized, and get him here as quick as you can. Good luck.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still on line 1.
Yeah, the whole point is just to initially get your blood to cauterize. So that's where the pressure comes in. That comes even before cleaning it, that comes before stitching it, and that comes before dressing it.
Hello? Hello? Forrest, are you there?
Now you'll
Hi,
know.
Casey, I'm here. How are you doing?
I need help!
Yeah, no shit.
I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left. But he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg?
You want me to
It's
take it
gotta be
out?
hell.
Put it back
Should I
in?
pull it out?
No,
No, don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
maybe.
Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a team here. We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
There's a main artery right in the inside of the thigh.
That knife? Yeah. It's
There's
bleeding.
one in your arm
His
here,
stomach is worse, though.
one in your inner thigh. That one's probably the worst, next to your throat.
I think we need to secure the knife so it doesn't move around. Do you have anything you can tie around it?
Yeah. There's some laundry piled up on top of the dryer, some cloths on the hood of the car, and what else?
Let's do the dryer.
I guess I've got my jacket.
Look in the laundry for something like a towel or a shirt. Hold that
It's
over
clean.
Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to buy you some new whites, Jason. Here we go. I'm sorry, Jason. It's secure. I'm putting pressure on his stomach again. I'm starting to think we might make it.
Forrest, can I have a word?
Casey, I'm gonna have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here.
Well, you can
Just
blame
shout if you need
Peggy.
anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right. She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
Yeah, well, we wasted as much time on every other call, so what's the big difference here?
Could somebody nearby help them? Maybe drive them to the hospital?
You know, that's exactly what I was wondering.
Do you have anybody in mind?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers. I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Got it. I'll look through their files in Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
Go on.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Oh boy.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away. Right. There is something else.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, "The future is floppy"?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about floppy disks.
Never heard of
Floppy
them.
disks are like these futuristic things that have information on them. You put them in a computer and they do something.
Peggy, I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks.
Like 32
I imagine
kilobytes
it's
a
the same
disk.
for our personnel files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Thanks, Peggy.
Can't
I'll
wait.
just have to look around.
Good. I'll patch my mic down to the office, so you'll hear me over the intercom.
Unlock all doors in the station. Oh. Okay, I did that. Reggie's office. Where could it be? This looks like the place. Glass is off outside of the booth. First aid the injured. He's a serial note taker.
Looks like I need a 4-digit code.
Reggie Jr.'s birthday. 9/10/10/9.
Nope, that's not working. Must be something else.
Alien sightings. 1, 2, 4, 5. Dates don't really work because that's 6 numbers.
Nope, that's not working. Must be something else.
Axe forever. What? It's all about the he said, she said, babe. The future is now. $1987. Could be 0910. It's not the year. Or it's not your kid. Clive, if you're reading this, stop reading my post-its. Ask Janie where those tapes are. It's been weeks now. Genie tapes. Pizza delivery killer. Kills with a pizza cutter. Never any pizza. Final girl's boyfriend. Is he trying to write a story? 1107. Okay.
Nice.
Did it. Tomo. A twee tree and a sing song. Okay, well, the treat. We could do that. Yeah, we could do that. All right, we're getting a double dip. It's Pele time. Little squee. Little squee. Look at the camera. Look. Look. Look at the camera. Look, get it. Haley, get it. And now for the song. Sing song. What I wonder for love. Finding passwords on a computer. Floppy disks in hand. Now I've gotta get the answers to this guy's problems. Computer, you like that? I was channeling my Michael McDonald. Or is it Mark McDonald? He felt it. What is this? Carter? I'm gonna eject. Get out of here. Alright, what do we got? The hell is that? Bradley Carter. Food critic. Axe down lane. Notes. When I hired Brad as our station's food critic, people said I was crazy. We only had 3 takeout places and a diner. What's the point? To them I say you can't be afraid. Can't be afraid. Bradley and Barbara. She was so interested in Brad's work. Okay. about practicing mouth to mouth, and Barbara got really upset and stormed off. Alright. Oh, look at that. We got something on Peggy. That's it, Chewie. No more.
Hey, Peggy, I think Reggie's on to you and Karen. Maybe
Never
don't
seen
bring
somebody
those little drinking
gel with
bros into
everybody as
work for a
quickly as
while.
Peggy has.
Why are you reading my file? You need to find someone who can help Casey. We already know I can't. Don't waste time.
You're right, I'm
Shush.
sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I can read the rest of this later.
Her, Karen, and Barbara have really become a little family already. Maybe we need this to run the station on girl power. Hopefully it's cheaper than electric. Sometimes I wonder if Peggy secretly wants her own show. She hasn't been shy about getting involved in the calls on the screen. Sometimes it feels as though Forrest could just leave for a coffee mid-call and nobody would know. Ooh. Peggy and Karen have missed another work event, this time first aid training because of their training sessions. Their collection of cocktail parasol grows after each session. Training sessions at the bar. Why not? Mash Force. That's me.
Get a load of this, Peggy. Apparently, I'm a lone wolf type.
Forrest, what are you doing? We don't have time for this. We have a man literally dying on the line, and you're more interested than you.
You're right, I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I really shouldn't have read both. We're in a hurry.
Blacklisted. Why am I blacklisted? Lone wolf thing going on. Call Janie and Brenda in his first week. They seem to have developed a relationship with Soros pretty quickly, which is good. Okay. That's Lawson, Karen, Barbara, John Hedges. What are you barking at? I'm gonna shut the door. You're gonna be in real trouble then. Might just have to. Pele, stop. Bad girl. Alright. Real Troy. Real Toy Story vibes. No, that's, were you talking about my singing? The Toy Story vibes? Because that's, Newman. Or what's his name? The guy who does the songs. I love LA. Right? Alright. Yeah. John apparently has a bunch of medical equipment in his home that we procured from the military at the end of his service. Is this legal? Do I need to report him? War medic. Spoke to John again with about eating the free samples that Brad gets sent to his reviews. Un-American reprimanded war vet. It is. Don't you ever reparend a guy. Gal. Barbara. Receptionist. Was really getting on well with all the staff here, but he gave her great feedback. Blah, blah, blah. Cat lady. New horror script. She laughed. I might enjoy these more if I wasn't doing this little back and forth. Hamish show alongside the Timberline twins. Secretly timed amidst all these events. All right.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
Taste of Mexico. 2 sodas. 2 chalupa. It's meal for 2.
I think I know who our best bet is to help Casey and Jason.
All right, good work. Who should I... Hello? Is anybody there? Please pick up.
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason's got a
Oops.
cold tail. I tried to get him to rest, but he just threw up everywhere. What's happening? What do I do?
Oh.
God, it sounds like he's going into shock.
Yep.
Casey, just stay calm. It's going to be okay.
But the bleeding seemed to slow down. Did I mess up? Jason, I'm sorry.
Casey,
He's
calm
just
down.
running
You got
out of blood,
everything
actually.
right. I need you to listen to me, okay?
Randy Newman.
Jason.
What did the
That's
nurse
who
say to
sang
do
for
about
Toy
shock?
Story. Talking about my best friend. Oh, wait, Jason's legs.
Casey, I need you to elevate Jason's legs. We need to get the blood flowing to his vital organs.
I didn't. That's just a basic first aid thing.
Stay with me. I'm just gonna move you. This might hurt. Okay. I propped his legs up on some boxes. I'm looking at my notes. We need to get Jason as warm and comfortable as possible. Do you have anything you could use nearby, Casey? Yeah. I still have some laundry next to me. I'll wrap him in some blankets. Just give me a second. Sorry. Jason's bleeding through his bandages. Should I get him new ones? Or... Oh,
No.
God.
No.
Don't remove the bandage. Apply another one on top of it. Do you still have something you can use?
I've used the rest of the laundry to keep him warm, so... I'll use my jacket. I can always get a new one. I'll fix his bandage and get him warm. Hold on, please.
Ooh. Ah.
Sorry. I'm done. You're gonna be okay, Jason. Just relax now, okay? Oh, he's scared. He's not doing well. Is he gonna...
Jason is going to be fine. Just make sure he knows he's going to be okay, okay?
Okay. But please, I can't give him what he needs. Please, help. I can't lose him. All right, Forrest, we need to hurry. Jason doesn't sound like he's doing too well. You said you knew who to call earlier? Who
Yeah.
was it?
Once again, I've only been here a week or two. You've been here your whole life, Peggy, but sure, I'll rustle around to find out. We want John Hedges, okay?
We need to
Everyone
get
else
John
skipped
Hedges.
first
He's
aid.
a
John
Nazi
was
driver.
a
He
field
didn't really
surgeon.
participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably the most trained person we have.
Really? I never really spoke to him before. A war medic, huh?
Yeah, and according to Reggie's notes, John keeps all of his old equipment at his house. He's something of a hoarder.
All right. What's his number?
542
So, I don't know that.
0735.
Calling now. Let's hope he picks...
Who the hell is this calling me? What time is it?
John, it's Forrest Nash here at KFAM. We have an emergency and we need your help.
Forrest? If this is a work emergency, then it can wait until the goddamn morning. Just leave me a note like everybody else.
A man has been stabbed by the Whistling Man, or... Never mind. He's lost a lot of blood, and he's passed out. We need you to help him.
The Whistling Man? What kind of joke is this?
John, we're not kidding. A man is gonna die if we don't help him right now.
Seriously? I haven't been called on for over 10 years. Where's the patient? What's his condition?
He's at 25 Nancy Drive. I think we got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed out right now.
You say he was stabbed? Do you know the extent of his injuries?
From what we were told, he has 2 major stab wounds.
Doom
One to
doom
the stomach
doom.
and one to
Doom
the
doom
leg.
doom
The
doom.
knife is still in his leg, and the stomach wound is open.
Understood. Let me grab a few supplies.
That's MASH.
Damned if he dies on my watch.
Thank you, John. We'll let him know you're on your way.
Good luck.
Hello, Casey. Are you there? How are we doing?
Oh, I'm sure they're good.
Jason seemed really weak and then just started thrashing.
Thrashing? The hell you giving him?
What about now? Is he still thrashing?
He's passed out. Please tell me you found someone to help.
I
Casey,
did.
help is on the way. My colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just fine. Just hold on for me, okay? Just hold on.
Come on.
Hello, Casey. This is John Hedges. I'm here about Jason. Please let me in. I'm guessing that's Jason there. Casey, I'm gonna need your help. Forrest, Peggy, don't you two worry. We've got this from here.
Okay. Forrest, we'll call you back later. I have to go now.
Good luck, everyone. God, I hope he's gonna be all right.
And with that, the show moves on. We're sending our best wishes to Jason. Well, after all that excitement,
Gotta get ice.
I think we could use some music.
It wasn't that
Check
exciting.
upstairs when you're ready.
It wasn't that exciting. It's a pretty normal medical sitch. Gotta go all the way up. So Barbara's smooching with Brad. Karen, Peggy. That's the whole crew.
It's getting pretty late. This might be your last break for the night, so try to enjoy it. Give me a buzz when you want to go back on air.
Let's roll.
You got it. We've got another call coming through, too. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
Great party, man.
Welcome back to 189.16.
The Scream.
I believe we have another caller on the line. How are you tonight, caller?
Forrest, it's me, Roller Ricky.
All right.
Oh, and Maxie's here too.
Are you okay? Not under attack again, are you?
Oh, we're good, man. Thanks to you. You're like our guardian angel.
I know.
That wouldn't be a bad look for you, Forrest.
You got a
Little
friend
white
in
lamp
me.
Halo number? Maybe something
You
to
got
keep that
friends
out.
in me.
All right, everyone, let's calm down.
That's Newman.
Ricky, I'm just glad we could help you and Maxie.
Is there anything else we can help you with, Ricky?
Actually, I think I have some info that might help you.
Really?
Oh? What's that?
You see, man, me and Jason know each other.
You know each other?
Yeah, we went to Gallows High and played on the football team together. He was a gnarly offensive lineman, and I was our star wide receiver. Runner Ricky, they called me.
All right, and what does that have to do with tonight?
Well, because George, the guy who drowned, he was on our team too.
Tell me about him. What was George like?
I didn't know him for long, man. Sad to say. We had our first team party on the night he drowned. He seemed like such a good dude.
Ricky, were you there when George drowned?
No, man. once the party turned, I beat feet out of there.
Beat
Man,
feet.
I remember George and his girl there. There was a whole lot of love, man. I could see it, you know?
Ricky, please. What was her name?
I never got her name, man. He just called her Bean. I didn't really know her before or see
Bean.
her after that.
Then what did she look like? Please, tell us anything you remember.
I just remember a pretty girl, man. I'm sorry.
Ricky, you said the party didn't last long. What happened?
We were just having a good time, and then the next thing I knew, everyone was running for their life. I looked up and saw that goddamn whistling man in the trees. And I never ran so fast in my life. I ran straight home. Didn't know about George until next morning at school.
I'm guessing it was whistling night, wasn't it? That the whistling man was just another kid.
Yeah. I don't know how George died, but I always felt like if anyone deserved to die that night, it should have been me. And
Ricky, it wasn't your fault. You're not a bad person.
Well, he might
that now, man.
have been. He
Took
might
a long
have been.
time to learn, but yeah. Just thought I'd tell you all what I know.
Thank you, Ricky.
This helps. Thank you.
You got it, man. Anyway, I think it's time for me and Maxie to free up your phone lines. Thanks for listening, man.
Thanks,
Let's do it.
Roller Ricky.
All right, folks.
Ex-jock
Looks like we got a
bully.
new lead in the case. If anyone has any info about this mysterious bean, please call in.
If she was George's girlfriend back then, she's probably in her mid to late 30s now. Huh. Oh, we have another call coming in, but hang on.
What's up, Peggy?
Gotta play the ad. What do I got? 88?
Peggy?
I just
You're
want to
gonna
say
wanna take
Peggy
this call
18 every
off the air.
time.
Who is it?
Just do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track. Here's one to help you sit back and relax. We'll be right back after this.
Thanks. Can I grab another beer? Hey, sure thing. Let me grab you one out of the fridge. Oh no.
I think they let you play.
Dead air is a crime, Forrest.
Ads when they don't want to play an ad.
Hope you enjoy this one as much as I do. I hope this is good news, Peggy. Who have we got?
Best part about
Find
this
out for
game is
yourself
I've
on line 1.
been reinvigorated to listen to my retrowave playlists. Yeah, hold on. I'm almost at 100, Peggy.
Hit the button. We have a caller.
Hello?
Forrest, I'm glad I got back through to you. Sounds like it's been a busy night, huh?
Surprise! It's Leslie, our 911 operator.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that.
Henderson to come
I
save
guess
us.
you're not a very good
It's
cop
so
if
good
you're
to
asking
hear
me
from
what
you.
weapon to
Are you
take.
okay?
I am. I'm driving back with an officer from Henderson now. We got back into radio range a little while ago. We've been listening in, but haven't been able to get through
Oops.
until now.
Ever since you found Sheriff Matthews, it's only gotten worse. It's been a long night.
Well, it shouldn't be too much longer now. I'm glad I got through to you. I wanted to let you all know what's going on. I made it to Henderson. Turns out somebody had cut the phone lines, and they had no idea what was happening. After I
103.
told them, well, their sheriff sent a goddamn squad back with me to stop this.
That's great news. That's crazy about the phone lines, though. Do you think the whistling man cut them?
I'm guessing so. I don't know how the whistling man did it. But that doesn't matter right now. Listen, we're coming in hot, but we need your help. I know Gallows Creek isn't a big town.
This would be the
But if we don't
best
know where the
radio,
whistling
live
man is, we
radio
can't
show
get him.
ever.
Her.
If you could listen to
That's
it.
where you come in.
You can count on us. What do you need?
It might be a long shot, but here goes. The whistling man already called up a few times. I bet she calls again. We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her. Buy as much time as you can for us to get in. And while you're talking to her, try to figure out where she is. We'll be listening in, so once her location is known, we'll head straight there and end this nightmare.
I'll do my best.
I know you will. Heck, I can see the headlines now. Forrest Nash's interview of a lifetime. Anyway, I'll radio the other cars and tell them the plan is a go. Hopefully the next time I see you, it'll be with our killer behind bars. Take care now.
We'll see you soon, Leslie. Thank God. It sounds like this is almost over. We're nearly through this.
All right.
Best we don't waste any time then. Let's get back on air.
You got it. Time to turn the music off. Bringing you back live now.
Welcome back to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say things are looking up. It's almost over. But for now, let's bring in our next caller.
What about this ad?
I have a caller waiting.
Fine.
Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges. I'm here with Casey. I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
John!
Don't care.
Is he going to be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine. We've got him stabilized and resting in a bed. We're preparing to move him to the hospital.
Thank you so much. If you hadn't been there, then... God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
Jason Parker survived.
The one and only. I hope you're feeling better.
It's good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well, you know, I've got a hole in my stomach, and there's a knife in my leg, but John gave me something to take the edge off. So, I might feel even better than either of you.
Take it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But, before that, I needed to call you. I'm guessing the whistling man is still out there?
Yeah.
Yep. As far as we know, anyway.
I was worried you'd say that. God damn it.
Actually, I'm glad you called. I wanted to talk to you about what happened earlier.
Go for it.
We spoke to Roller Ricky not long after you were attacked.
You spoke to Ricky? Is he alright?
He is now. I mean, he was attacked earlier, but this call came after.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Sure, Peggy. Sorry, Jason.
She's taking a
where was
private call.
Ah, yep. Ricky's fine. You don't need to worry about
She didn't
it.
need to announce that.
He told us about George.
She could have just done it.
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now. It's been tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
I'm part of the reason my best friend is dead, Forrest. And the few who knew about it said if I ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail. For a long time. It was hell. And then the town just moved on. Like he'd never existed.
Who killed George that night?
Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze the newcomers. We decided to plan a party in the woods and have the Whistling Man crash it. It was stupid. We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend. At the party that night, I left the group for a second, met our Whistling Man, pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone, started an almighty panic. Those screams. That was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream...
Ricky mentioned a girl named Bean. Is that who you mean?
Bean? Oh yeah. I guess George did call her that. Yeah. He called her Bean. I heard her again tonight, Forrest. Her name was...
What? What happened? Are we still on air?
No, we're not. Seems like the power is completely gone.
How do we get it back on?
I don't, we can use the emergency generator.
Oh, great.
Reggie picked it up a while ago in case we ever needed to do an emergency broadcast.
An emergency broadcast?
Emergency? You know, nuclear war, alien attack, broadcasting a serial killer's location to the cops so we can end this nightmare.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area in the far back corner, up on the wall. You might have spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes. It'll have a big red button. Just press that.
Yeah.
See you when you're back.
So that's why the killer didn't go after the girl that was at the party and had the trick played on her, because she too lost her boyfriend because of a trick. That's why there's the whole "it's not so funny now, is it?" thing going on. Her name starts with an M. Going down to the basement. It's a little too dark. Default output. Checking my volume. Sorry.
Far back corner. Why is this station so big? That must be it. Boom! We've got power.
Alright, restore power to the station. Achievement
Whistling
unlocked.
Man. I need to warn Peggy.
There's an intercom somewhere.
Peggy, are you there? Are you... Peggy! I need to get back upstairs.
I never got to play that other break.
What the hell?
What was that? Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Sis. Great and 8. Love M. Uh-oh. Peggy's sister is the killer.
Peggy! Where'd
Peggy
you go?
knew who Bean was. Uh-oh.
No way. This can't be happening. A call. Where's Peggy, Don?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost the end of the night. Almost the end of the show. But it's not over just yet. Got a little time still. So let's make the most of it.
What do you mean? Make the most of it how?
Well,
Huh?
I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest. The one who started it all. Let me take that out of your mouth and...
You crazy bitch!
What's
Let me
going on?
go.
Welcome to the air, Mr. Teddy Gallows Jr.
Wait.
It's all gonna come out tonight, Teddy. Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago. But even if he crawled out of his coffin with all the money in the world...
Wait. Where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
Because I'm not there with you, Forrest. I'm here with Teddy. And if he says where that is, well, he knows he'll get it.
Wait, then
It's Peggy.
who am I looking at?
Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek to my boy, Henry Barrow.
What?
Your son? You mean you... Like, that he...
Yes, Forrest. He and I had a son.
Oh, George.
There were two whistling men. Of course. That explains how you were always able to get around town so quickly.
Ah.
And Murphy, he was right, wasn't he? He did fight a man.
He did. I taught my boy to never run away from a fight.
Hang on. Did you say Barrow? Then are you?
Let me just get this mask off. Damn uncomfortable thing. No wonder Mooney went crazy wearing this.
Mooney.
There we go.
Marie Campbell? George's old girl. Oh. Well, it sure has been years since I last saw. Oh, God damn it.
Marie Campbell.
Where are you going with all of this?
Everyone's gonna know now what Teddy did. He killed George that night. This night. 20 years ago.
Listen to me. You. Ah!
How?
You're gonna talk when I talk to you. And not a moment before. Meanwhile, Forrest, I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
Okay, Marie. I'll do it.
Good. Then let's talk about the night George was murdered.
Murdered? Listen,
I said you speak when you're spoken to. Now, I know you've done some good work tonight in piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago. And that's why
Yeah,
I want
thanks.
you to interview us.
I did pretty good.
Interview you. All right. I can do that.
Thank you. I want you to help me and Teddy tell the story, Forrest. Do a good job. And hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
I need to drag this out. if I can buy Leslie time to get back to Gallows Creek, and if I can find out where Marie is, then this can end. Teddy, we'll start with you. Just, talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
How would I know? It was 20 years ago.
Teddy, be honest with me or we're both going to die.
Honest? Forrest, I'm trapped here with a psycho. What the hell? God damn it. Okay. Our first team party was coming up. And when I saw the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way we could prank the new guys.
What made that night special?
That was the night Mooney went missing. We couldn't pass it up. I was just surprised no one had ever thought to do it before.
Wait. You mean this was the first whistling night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
We went up near Whistling Point. God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course. But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie.
And Roller Ricky, he was there too, wasn't he?
Yes, Ricky was there too. Runner Ricky, our wide receiver. I helped him off the bottle, you know. Because I'm a decent man.
Is that so?
Yes, it is. He came apart one day. Some people do. He had some issues. Wasn't stable. I didn't want him to hurt his chances in life. So, I helped him keep himself together.
You were afraid he would talk about that night, weren't you?
Keep talking.
About midway through the night, we put the prank into action.
We looked up at the trees and saw Jason there. Bloody, like he'd just been stabbed. And the whistling man. Screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind. But Ricky was in on it too. I know he was. He and Teddy were as close as anybody. Teddy must have told him the plan.
Did you ask Ricky if he knew or not?
I didn't see any reason to. Why?
Because Ricky phoned up earlier. He didn't know anything about it, Marie.
What?
He had no idea what was happening. He said he was as terrified as anybody. Isn't that right, Teddy? You didn't tell him, did you?
Ricky never could keep his mouth shut. If we told him, he would have given everything away.
But well... It doesn't matter. He didn't run his mouth enough to tell anybody about it afterwards. He's still guilty.
It was just a stupid prank.
How can you still say it was just a prank?
Oh, come on. Oh, God damn it.
You made George think Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. We talked her through how to stop the bleeding and got him professional help just in time.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier. He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running.
And then
Somehow we got separated in the woods. I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point. And when I noticed George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up on me, but the whistling man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing. Telling me it's just a joke.
I can stall for time here. Tell me, what happened next?
I suddenly recognized it was Chuck.
What was he looking at? Teddy, what happened next?
Nothing. I mean, it was just
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
How do you know what happened?
I saw it.
You pushed him. You were up there. You were dressed as the Whistling Man, too, and
I didn't push him, God damn it! I just chased him up there and he kept backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw.
you liar.
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke. If he'd had any brains, he would have realized. Ugh. You bitch. No one's going to believe this. After all you did.
If she's lying, why the cover-up?
My future was at stake, Nash. You know what it's like.
Oh.
People like us.
Well, maybe. I'm
are
blacklisted
bred
for some reason.
bigger things. I'm going to be the mayor of this town, Forrest. And then governor. And then, who knows? What happened that night was tragic. It should never have happened. But it was a mistake. It was just a stupid joke gone wrong. So my father sent Clive out to clean it up. Why should a blip ruin my
Okay.
future?
Rich boy of a poor town.
Blip?
He wasn't a blip, Marie.
His father covered it up from there. I searched for George's body all night, but
Sandra found him the next morning while out jazz running.
she found him in the river, but she lied about that to protect Teddy.
She said something about her rent going up, unless she... Teddy, did your father own Sandra Sharp's dance studio?
It's Gallows Creek, not Sharp Creek.
I'd answer the question if I were you, Teddy.
Yes, okay. We own most of the town.
That's it then. Your father was going to run her out of business unless she lied and said she found him in the reservoir instead of the river.
What my father did in his business dealings is nothing to do with me.
The false reports. That's why you killed Sheriff Matthews too, isn't it, Maria? Not just to get him out of the way, but...
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking. That he just got himself into trouble. And
I saw. I'm sorry. For all it's worth, Virginia didn't have much of a choice. She had a sick sister whose treatments she couldn't afford. She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life. And her own.
even still, she should have told the truth. I did my part. I tried everything I could think of. I even went to the newspaper, but no. That coward killed the story. But Maurice Russell is dead now.
You've been through hell, Marie. I'm sorry.
You've got no idea. Never should have started. He shouldn't have pushed my George off a cliff. He should have been punished. But it's coming to a stop. At least for now. Here, where George and I first met, before he joined your football team, was right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec. You're at the football field.
Jesus Christ! Forrest, you idiot! We're in the gym
He's
All
dead
right,
too now,
shot.
isn't he?
He is. Anyway, I think that about wraps up the interview with Teddy. So,
Oops.
Marie? Where?
I'm kind of glad he's dead.
Oh my god.
Peggy!
Teddy!
Peggy, it's been so long since I've seen your face. I worried you wouldn't come. And here I was, thinking you'd forgot me.
I'd never forget my own sister.
Sister? Peggy, what's happening? Why are you even
I
there?
already knew.
Wanna explain, Peggy?
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Well, it was from Dawn. She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died, and that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
And when you walked in, you found out.
That my sister is
Woo!
Whistling Man.
Go,
Good
girl.
to see you too, Peggy.
Why didn't
Girl
you tell
boss.
me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister. I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me or come with me when we need you on the radio. And I just...
I'm sorry. This has to be a lot for you.
I just... What happened to you, Marie? You just disappeared one day.
Disappeared? I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night, but did they care? No, they told me to stay quiet. They only cared when they learned I'd been with George. And
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew.
it's not your fault. Really, it's Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now. But since they're dead and gone, well, I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
Are you gonna kill your sister?
Wait. Is that why you went after that kid in the maze? Eugene Stein? Because his parents?
That's right. Eugene's parents were there that night too. But they got themselves killed in a bus accident. And since only their child was left,
Marie, please.
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy. Besides, you forgot me. Just like the rest. You forgot.
Marie, Peggy never forgot about you.
Keep your mouth shut.
She kept a card from you. She kept it here on her desk.
What card?
The card you made me for my 8th birthday.
What does it say then?
Oh, you're great.
Happy birthday, Peg. Now you're great and 8. Love, M.
Henderson police! Freeze!
No! Henry! Get out of there!
Peggy!
We have one
Was it
wounded,
shooting?
one dead, and we're in pursuit of the suspect.
Henderson police! Freeze!
Forrest!
Leslie, how's Peggy?
She's been cut pretty bad, but we're here now.
I'll be okay. God, Marie.
Hey, officer! I need you to look
Peggy
after
survived.
She needs help. Now, we got here just in the nick of time.
Where's Marie?
She bolted right as we got here. The police are right on her heels. It won't be long now. It's over, Forrest.
Thank God that was drawn out there.
Folks, it was a long night, but we made it through together. I'm gonna head off to go check on Peggy. This has been Forrest Nash. And it's
been a
been
scream.
a scream.
That's the best way to sign off. Absolutely. Forrest Nash survived the Whistling Man. I survived. Reached the end of Whistling Night. How am I? Am I the killer?
a suspect into the nearby woods.
Yep, those are the 3 I failed to save. Murphy. It's like Nicolas Cage from Con Air. Damn, only 3. It's pretty loud.
We have the suspect alert at the top of Whistling Point.
Uh-oh. Great. So the one time I can skip something, it's to skip the epilogue. That's it? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Just because that's pretty much the end of the game. So if you're watching this and you're like, okay, I've seen the end of the game, I don't want to see any more, I don't blame you. The rest is for those who want a little bit more. They want to know the questions I want to know.
Forrest Nash, a local lady, crying and asking at Whistling Night prevent them with a whole squad. Punish the people responsible for Georgia cover up the death. But by the looks of it, it's most likely Marie, as she was on the hunt already and was killing all the people responsible.
Mm-hmm. Look at how everybody... Why does everybody have the same title? Killer broke into the radio station. A-Bit Ryan. Killer broke into the radio station and I... Killer broke in... Are these all made by the same person? Do they just copy each other? Am I supposed to put a picture of my face doing this on the cover of the thumbnail? These are bad. Here we go. And that interview is 3:40. It's like 40 minutes long. Okay, I don't think I missed it. Jack Diddley. Yep. The son escaped. That's it. That's all there is to it. That's the game. It's really nothing else. Would I recommend it? Probably not. Like, I wouldn't even want to. I wouldn't even.
Card from you. She kept it here on her desk.
What card?
The card you made me for my 8th birthday.
Yeah, I don't even care. Reset objects. So I'm not going to be doing any achievement hunting on this because it is just way too slow to get through some of that dialogue. It's not particularly entertaining to wait through it. It's, how would I say, it'd be like listening to the radio stations on Grand Theft Auto. But you're doing stuff while you listen to the radio stations in Grand Theft Auto. Here you're just the radio station in Grand Theft Auto, ads and all. It's unfortunate. There's some quicker way, like a chapter select or something like that. Oh well. Oh well. Hour and a half, final. It's done. So, you know what? There's one last thing we're gonna do. There's one last thing I got for us. No. So 18x. Is that it? Yeah. Alright. Now we're done. It's the best part of the game. Alright, now I'm going to go work on downloading most of this and playing it at max volume at 1 a.m. on my internal house stereo system. Because I hate my neighbors. Good night.